People taking to the water this holiday weekend may be unaware of a potential danger across the nation and here in Kansas. They're called low-head dams, and Kansas has about 100 of them designed to control the flow of water on rivers and streams, but they can create a deadly problem. More than 1,000 people have drowned in these low-head dams across the U.S., but as Factfinder investigator Josie Sturman discovered, many states are failing to eliminate the risk.
I never thought that I would have to pull my daughter out of this river 2 days after she went missing because of a dam like Bossier.
Christina Brockwell's pain can be as invisible and ferocious as the water tumbling just under the surface below this dam in Virginia, the one that trapped her daughter Lauren in its current and rolled her lifeless.
And Lauren's not here. And if she was, she'd sit in this chair and she would fight to make sure that none of her friends or no one else ever had this happen.
What happened to Lauren Winstead could happen to anyone. The river she loved and spent countless happy days on was hiding a bold and blatant killer in plain sight. Like many people across the country, Lauren was unaware of a danger lurking downstream, a man-made structure found in rivers, creeks, and streams meant to control the flow of water. Officially, they're known as low-head dams. They become drowning machines.
Then the only thing you can do to save lives is make sure that you get rid of the risk.
That risk exists pretty much anywhere in the country where there's a low-head dam, but there's no national inventory from the federal government, and less than a third of states are actually tracking where they're located. So independent researchers have been the ones to pinpoint at least 13,000 low-head dams across the country. So let's go down to the ground level to see how they're so deceptively dangerous.
It's almost like being in a washing machine where this is continuously turning you over. So you may get up here and be able to get a gulp of air, and it brings you right back down.
Pushed down under an extremely powerful boil that Tom Smith knows even the strongest swimmers are often powerless to fight. As executive director of the American Society of Civil Engineers, he's an expert at understanding the mechanics that make low-head dams almost undefeatable.
And just look at how fast the water on the surface is moving back towards the structure.
This demonstration from Brigham Young University illustrates exactly how it happens.
And when we see the number of drownings, the flags need to go up. But this is a real issue. And at a minimum, we have got to make sure that people are educated on how severe this is.
I don't care who you are when you're on this job, you have 100% respect for this dam and its capabilities to absolutely annihilate a human life.
Brian Enterline has had more than 2 decades to fully grasp the power of a low-head dam. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, where he's fire chief, has the distinction of having the deadliest low-head dam in the country, with at least 30 deaths, one as recently as April 2023.
Why is it still here?
To take the dam out, to totally eliminate the dam, the water level here in Harrisburg would be unnavigable with any type of boat.
Deadly low-head dams remain in place nationwide for many reasons. To maintain water levels or to deal with recreation or environmental needs. Some are decades old, no longer needed, but with owners that are private, unknown, or in dispute. So controversy and the cost of removal or remediation are also key factors in why some are kept around, even as the body count increases.
And it's amazing to me that when you're looking downstream, you don't see any trace of this thing at all.
No, you don't. It is just like the horizon, right?
In Pennsylvania, signage warning about low-head dams and their dangers is required by state law. But our investigation found that's not universal nationwide, even in states where people have died, including Virginia, where more than 20 people, including Lauren Winstead, have drowned at low-head dams. We're told concerns about responsibility for the dam or liability if something happens can fuel resistance to simply letting people know the risk.
You cannot just throw the dice and chance whether or not someone's going to encounter this and possibly die there.
After her daughter's death, Christina Brockwell fought to get signage in the last place Lauren could have come out of the water before that friendly float turned all their lives upside down.
She would 100% support the changes at the river that we've made so far, and she would want to continue until that dam was not so deadly.